Worthing FC TV with Chris Agutter following today's final day of the regular season. A 5-1 win away at Enfield Town, but it's a 5-1 win where probably you're feeling a little bit frustrated at the end of it, Aggie.
Yeah, to have lost out on the league title by 1 point is gutting. But to be fair, first and foremost, I need to say congratulations to Truro on securing promotion. It's been a incredibly tight race, entertaining for the neutral, stressful for everyone involved. But yeah, credit where credit's due. The guys down at Truro have done a great job, and to have pipped us by 1 point and got over the line, you know, fair play. As I said, credit where credit's due. But it doesn't. The fact that we're so close only exasperates the frustration, because you go back to all of the games where you drop points. St Albans at home, Torquay at home, the last minute penalty, St Albans the last minute equaliser, Monday just gone. Yeah, it's I'm sure we'll look back on the league campaign with pride in time, knowing that we've obviously bettered any other Worthing team in terms of the points total, but at the moment that feels small consolation.
An emphatic performance and an emphatic win as well today against Enfield Town, and you couldn't have asked for more from your players this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought they were excellent. But like we keep banging on, I really believe in the players. I really believe in what they can produce, and they've been incredible for us all season. So, you know, I've got nothing but praise for the team. We made a couple of changes today. I think it helped. Gives us some decisions to make going into next week. Because I also thought the subs were very good when they come on. I just thought it was a really good performance against an Enfield side that are obviously fighting for their National League South status. They've beaten Truro here. They've taken points off a lot of teams here. It's a tough place to come, and to have won in the manner that we did is again massive credit to the players. They deserve a huge pat on the back for their performance today.
Now sets up the playoff eliminator. It's Maidstone at home on Wednesday evening. Your early thoughts ahead of that one, and just the playoffs as a whole, and what you're basically expecting from the players?
Excited, frustrated, excited as well. A mixture of feelings. Looking forward to testing ourselves against Maidstone. Based on the games that we've played this season, I think Maidstone, Bournemouth and Dorking are the best teams that we've played. Obviously the league table suggests otherwise, but in terms of our games against those teams, I think they've caused us a fair few problems. You know, you walk away from them games going, they're a good side, so we know that we're going to have to be at our absolute best to beat Maidstone. Got to really admire what George and co has done down there, and the consistency that they've produced over a sort of 2-3 year period now deserves a massive amount of credit. So we know it's going to be really tough. The challenge for us is to play with the shackles off like we have done today, because going into today nobody in reality outside of that changing room probably felt that we could win the league title. It was very much Truro and Torquay. They proved right, but, and that obviously meant amongst the group that there was a feeling of just go and play. Shackles are off, as I said, been written off. Less expectation on us going to win the league title today, and I think that shift in pressure probably helped the group. I think whenever we've been chasing, we've produced our best moments. So we've got to find a way to get the players into a headspace where they have that same feeling ahead of a massive game against Maidstone. Because as we keep saying, if we can get the players in the right headspace, playing like they did today, then you've got to be ahead of a team to stop us. And again, that's down to us and the staff to make sure we can set the team up the right way, give them the right messages, and sometimes not get in their way and let them do their thing. So really looking forward to it, but there's more than a tinge of frustration that we are going into a playoff eliminator.
Just finally, want to touch on the travelling support. So you took a moment with the whole squad to get that photo with the travelling supporters who've backed you all the way this season.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, no doubt, they'll pack up Woodside on Wednesday night, and hopefully another trip away next Sunday then at Eastbourne as well.
Yeah, I think you can see some of the lads and staff, obviously we're all incredibly disappointed. So you can see them thinking, do we want to be taking photos and going through that process? I get that. The supporters probably think the same thing. There's a hell of a lot of disappointment amongst the ground in terms of the Worthing contingent, but I think those moments are really important. Those supporters have been incredible all season, home and away, and it's really important that we create memories and there's something to look back on further down the line. So as I said, at the moment we're all feeling incredibly frustrated and disappointed, but when the dust settles we'll probably look back on this season with pride, hopefully even more pride because we win the playoffs. But that remains to be seen. But equally, like I said, to have got the points tally we have, to have done what we've done, to have surpassed any other Worthing team, I think we need to take some degree of sort of good feeling from that. And again, in years gone by, when we look back at those photos, that's going to be something that we can reflect on and take away. And equally for the supporters, I know how important those players are to the supporters, and to capture that moment I think is really important. Just a massive thank you, and we look forward to another packed house at Woodside, which as I said, it's exciting, and we'll get more exciting the closer we get to Wednesday.
Thanks, Eddie.
Cheers, Jack.